Oh, he said, "Can you scoop them bags in the back real quick?" But no, we live. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, first things first. Sorry for starting late. Move forward. Oh, keep scooting. Okay. We getting directions from the back, so we just, you know how that works. But thank y'all for tuning in. Service starting late. Things happen. A little, what do you call those things? Glitch.
English.
A little glitch. But no, we're service starting late, man. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, if you're watching and you don't see the chat and you want to chat with us, go ahead and sign in to YouTube. All you need is a Gmail account, and I'm sure everybody has a Gmail account. Go ahead and sign in, and you can see the chat box, and you can chat with us, ask us questions, and whatnot. Also, don't forget to share the link if you have it. Hey, we feed off y'all's vibes, comments, likes, whatnot, all your chats. So go ahead and share that link with people so they can come in and watch the show as well. We're not gonna waste too much time. I'll go ahead and introduce myself. Y'all know me. My name is Peter. We'll go around. Y'all introduce yourselves real quick, and then we'll go ahead and start.
My name's Naomi.
My name is Dolapo.
I'm Pauline.
My name is John.
My name's Vanessa.
That's it. Somewhere down, maybe at the end, they'll get to tell you a little more about themselves. They want to drop, their handles or what they do and whatnot. They'll do it towards the end. But we'll go ahead and start. Before we do, if you're watching, can you chat? Just let us know if the audio is nice, the video is nice. Or if the audio is bad, let us know. If the video is bad, let us know. If you're having some type of difficulty hearing or seeing, let us know so we can fix that for you. Other than that, we'll go ahead and start. Also, like I said, don't forget. Who's voting? Somebody's voting. Don't forget to share this video with somebody so they can comment and chat with us and talk with us too. But other than that, I think we'll go ahead and start because we're kind of running behind. Like I said, good vibes, good conversation. We're just having a conversation, right? It's not an interview. It's not because I see I feel a little tension. So let's ease that tension real quick. We're just having a conversation. You get me?
Y'all want to take a shot real quick so you can listen up?
Absolutely. I have my one.
We're really just having a conversation.
I'm good.
A shot for Sunday fun day?
Sunday fun day. Think of this like a game night, just having a conversation with your friends, so we're just vibing off of the conversation, typical social type conversation. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay. This first one right here is more like let's use this as an icebreaker.
Okay.
I believe some people here have been in a relationship or are in a relationship or want to be in a relationship,
No.
type of stuff. No? Okay.
Heaven is my goal.
Wait, what?
Okay.
She said heaven is her goal. Okay. In Jesus' name, you have a relationship. But let's move. So this is how this one goes. This is actually on Twitter, I think. This guy says he had a question. He was probably having a debate with his girl or something, or the person he was dating. And he goes, "Do you think you need to ask for permission from who you're dating before you video call them? Help me out here, guys. I need to win this argument." You already laughed.
You should say all in favor for which one and all in favor
Okay,
for
let's do
which
it
one.
if you want to do that. I'm in favor of him,
All in favor for you better take permission before you FaceTime me.
Nah, bro.
I don't care if I'm
You're
here alone.
You're alone.
I don't mind because you know what? Like if I don't know you like that, you're not about to be seeing me.
But you're dating.
You're
dating
the person.
You're
Okay, still give me time. Let me sort myself
Are you
out.
hiding something? Or?
No, it's not about hiding something. It's about like being presentable. Like imagine. So I deal with long distance relationship type of stuff. I usually find myself in those. So if I'm gonna go see my boyfriend, I'm gonna look a certain way. I'm not gonna be looking like I'm just rolling out of bed. You feel me? So it's like if I'm gonna be on FaceTime with Bae, Bae's gonna let me know, hey, I'm about to call you so I can get my life together and be presentable to see him because appearance is everything. I don't care about the lazy stuff. Like, yeah, whoever I'm dating is gonna know I'm that bitch at all times.
But what's wrong with him seeing you in your normal?
Oh, my normal, but it's still permission. Like, let me get my life together. Like, what if I'm undressed? What if I'm chaotic? Like, just let me know you're about to FaceTime me. Like, don't just randomly FaceTime me. Like, I might not answer. It's just the honest truth. I might not answer. I might call you back in like a minute, but don't be randomly FaceTiming me. Unless you're my homegirl.
Let me ask you this. How long into the relationship, are you ready to just receive FaceTime calls from
Yeah.
your babe, from your person?
Yeah.
I mean, it's my boyfriend, and
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. But if it's like somebody that I'm just dating,
Okay.
no.
No?
Wait, what's the difference? You said?
Day and age, I don't just do relationships with like a lot of people. I don't consider people that I'm dating like relationships.
Okay.
Like I've had like 2 relationships.
Oh yeah,
you
chop
get?
knuckle. Chop
So
knuckle.
it's not like
Good job.
I don't count everybody. Yeah, that's my boyfriend. Fuck that. No, no, that's somebody I'm dating.
You were about to say something. He was about to say something. I don't know if you're about to jump in and say something. too.
I mean, I was about to say something, but like, I feel like it's kind of like you doing too much with that. But,
That's
hey,
fine.
I mean, that's you, though. Like, hey, to each his own. That's the thing, bro. One thing I'm gonna say is that it all depends on her energy. Like, if she's feeling, if she really, really likes you,
Right,
she does
right.
not care. Whether like she does not care that you can call her anytime she's gonna pick up. If the girl really likes you,
Right.
it depends. Though, like, if the girl really likes you, she does not care whether she's gonna know what's to her crazy self.
How would you respond to that?
If the girl really
So
likes you,
he said if you really like that person, you wouldn't care about.
Exactly. If she's giving you rules and regulations, I mean,
Then she don't really like
she's having that attention that she does.
I've been in love, and my boo has called me, and I answer, but I don't show my face until I want to.
The things are
Like, you feel me?
But
Like, it's
the
just,
things are like,
it's,
listen.
it's, for me, okay, so this is how I answer that question. Some people feel like, oh, just because you're in a relationship, you need to be comfortable with the way that you present yourself at all times. No, it's no comfort. I'm gonna make it hard for the next bitch to get my man at all times. So I'm always gonna present myself how I see myself.
Wait, see.
So to me, if I'm not into like comfort, like that's that whole I'm comfortable with you. We're not married. You're not my husband. You're not living and breathing in my space.
Tell them.
You're somebody that I'm dating.
Tell
So
them.
I'm always going to be competition
Okay,
for
so
the next person
when
that
he
you're
does-
going to even fantasize
So
about.
when you're dating,
So I'm always going to present myself right.
when you're dating somebody and they do become your man, it does become exclusive.
It gets
Y'all
more
spend time,
comfortable.
so
You
do
get
become comfortable.
exactly. But if I'm just dating, you know.
Because I was gonna say what also happens is
No, there's levels. There's levels to that level
I think
of
it
intimacy and that level
Right.
of comfort.
I think it
It's
depends
not
on
just
how
you don't
they met
release
you.
that to just everybody.
No,
You get me?
I also think that it's also like whatever mirror effect you get from the person that you're dating will help you become more comfortable. So if you're dating somebody, you're getting to know them, and they happen to see you not all done up, and they allow you to be comfortable in that space. They like your reaction is not
So-
what do you call it?
Can I say
clarify. Let me clarify.
Before y'all do, excuse me, try to say something real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Okay.
Jump on it.
Okay, so I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
Like, when it comes to like dating, there's a difference between like dating and actually being with that one nigga, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're dating, you're like talking to like different people, but doesn't mean you're like, you have like sexual relationships with everybody. You're just talking to
Yeah.
different people. So
Okay.
it's not every
Makes
guy you're gonna want to FaceTime. Like
let
me.
me be, just
You
call me
know?
at all moment,
Yeah, anytime.
anytime.
No.
No, permission. What's the problem?
But I think to
I
what
totally
she
feel
said,
that.
I think
True.
what I would add on to that is it depends on how you met the girl.
Okay.
If you met the girl and she was glammed up and that's the appearance that she wants to keep going forward,
Facts.
then
Let's
do
say
that.
this.
But if you met me and I'm looking like somehow,
Kick
like
her
my
eyebrow.
hair was not done, you
Wig
see?
flying off.
My wig and laces, they were just flying
and
left
like,
one hand on front,
alright.
one hand on frontal, then go ahead and address me that way. But it just depends.
Well, let me
Right.
The way y'all
clarify.
sound though, it sounds like if
No,
somebody
no,
meets
no,
you
no.
all done up, you're not gonna be done up all the
So
time.
that's why I said let me clarify.
That's
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
be
no,
done
no,
all
no,
the time.
no, no, no,
I
no,
can't
no, no.
believe
Go for
I'm
it.
not that kind of person. I am very comfortable in my own skin. I don't wear makeup all the time. All I said is I am a black woman. I wear a wig. I have, it's levels to being ready. It's not just, it's not that it's somebody, it's comfort.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to get to that
Right.
level of comfort with you for you to see me in that very, very vulnerable state. It's the same thing when you're in a
So what
relationship
allows
with a
you to
man
become
and he
comfortable?
gets fat and you guys, you still love him because
Right.
y'all are comfortable.
What allows you to
get me?
become comfortable?
Time,
Okay.
trust,
But I wanna
all
throw
of
something out
that.
real
So
quick.
much plays
You
into
made a
that.
comment. Go for it.
I was about to do something like, I was about to make a rebuttal to what you said the other time. So like you said that like he has to ask for permission to like FaceTime and all that while you're dating and everything. Okay, I feel that every woman says this all the time, but I feel that like if you really like the guy and if you really like see that you see yourself with this guy, like you're gonna throw all those permissions and all those boundaries out the window.
Right.
Listen,
I agree with that.
let me.
Exactly. No, listen. Let me say something because like, what my observation from women these days, like they make all these rules. It's not about what they say, it's about what they do. Their actions. Is the camera on? Okay. Listen to my fellow men out there, do not listen to a woman's word. Focus on her actions. Her actions speaks louder than the words. And that's the truth though. Like it's not about what they say, it's about what they do. Like those permissions and boundaries you're saying and all that. I understand that, I respect that. There are times that you can FaceTime, there are times you can't FaceTime.
Right.
But if you're dating and you really like this guy, you see yourself with this guy, you're gonna throw that permission and boundaries out.
Of course.
That's the thing.
That's what I said. It's levels to comfort.
Right.
I think this question is because a lot of dudes, when you first meet them, and you guys, he took you on like 1, 2, 3 dates,
Then he wants
he
that
feels
FaceTime.
like, oh, I could
Entitled.
just FaceTime you, and you should just answer. No, it's that I'm not gonna answer. I'm gonna
But
answer in
let
like
me-
5
hey, I'm
minutes when
gonna
I
tell
get
y'all
my
this.
life together.
Y'all see
because
what,
I don't know you like that.
what's-
You know,
what's
like
next?
it's my level of
What's the problem on
comfort.
Facebook?
That's what I'm trying to.
I
Yeah,
do
so y'all
tell-
see what Mark Zuckerberg is doing. We are about to be so fast-paced with technology. Y'all better get used to FaceTime.
Ooh,
Or like video conference and all
that's
that kind of
right.
stuff. 'Cause, like it's gonna be a time where you're not on the phone talking. Everything's literally
But
gonna
I
be you
gotta
looking at
tell you,
somebody.
I
So,
enjoy being on
just get comfortable
FaceTime.
with that.
I enjoy like when I date somebody, like I want you to FaceTime me rather than just call me. But it's like I'm not
But you
going
gotta be ready.
to. But I know you're about to call, so it's not every time you
Okay.
call me that I'm
Right.
not gonna answer. It's like you're my dude. I know you're calling me, so I'm gonna always keep
So
myself
moral of the story,
on tiptoes.
when you call and they don't pick,
They're getting
they're
ready.
gonna get ready.
Hey, that's the truth. Ladies, I'm sorry if I exposed you. And if we're not answering on that first one because we're excited,
getting
we're
ready.
excited
Okay.
to want to talk to our man. But if I'm not answering on that first time you call me and I gotta call you back in 5 minutes, the secret is I was getting ready
So I
for
was,
you.
when
Period.
we started, and when you were talking, you said something that struck with me, and I want us to talk about that. So you said that sometimes when you get ready, you want to look, you want to look as bad as possible, so that you keep your man from, or you keep other people from grabbing your man, or something like that.
Yeah.
To those lines. So my question is this: what happens when? Because you were saying that you're still dating, yada yada yada, so you want to keep doing that. So when you get married, what happens?
gotta
Let's
keep a
talk
masculine
about it.
standard.
Let's
You see what
talk
I'm
about it. It's a standard.
Yeah, you gotta keep it
It's
up.
a standard.
Wait, what?
Some women can't live up to it. It's a standard. Some women
Yeah.
don't even put makeup on. They don't feel comfortable or saying a lot. I work in beauty. So I'm used to women coming up saying, I can't even do this because their whole life, it was never a standard for them to present themselves a certain way.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not that woman. You get me? It's a standard for how my man is always going to view me. I'm always going to be
Right.
somebody that is, I'm very feminine. I'm always going to be
Right.
somebody that's very womanly, that's always going to want to present myself as such. So
Right.
not every woman can live up to that, but then there's women like me who can and who will.
I guess
No.
my main question.
I want to be like
Like,
girl.
you know?
Why do you think that if you don't look good, somebody will steal your man from you?
It's not about somebody stealing my man from me. It's about me and how I don't necessarily, I was dating a guy, freshly started dating a guy, and he's just like, you always go to bed in like silk lingerie, like what's going on? I don't need a man to do that. I'm very single, but I don't need a man to make myself feel sexy when I'm going to bed. I don't need a man to make myself feel beautiful. You get me? It's a standard that I set for myself. It's not even about a man.
Okay.
It's just about how I want to present myself to me and to the rest of the world
Okay.
at any moment. So it's not even about just overlooking a man. I work in YouTube. I work in always presenting myself. So in the
Right.
back
So
of my
it's
mind, just being on an ordinary FaceTime call is presentation.
Yeah, look good.
It's appearance. All of that is always important at any moment.
I can definitely respect
You
that.
get?
That is really good.
I
No, but
respect
to
that.
add on to
understand
her,
that.
honestly, let's just say recently I've met a couple sugar daddies.
Wait, let's almost say recently.
They're not giving me
Oh,
sugar. I'm a
recently.
child of God, and heaven is still the goal.
Heaven
But,
is the goal.
yeah, but let's just say it's getting to a point where their wives cannot keep up with the appearance
Do you understand?
that they set up in the beginning. So now they're going outside to look for someone that has what.
So and
Right.
let me jump in here real quick. So here's the thing. With what you just said, I was going to bring this up. You have this standard that you're keeping. You already said you're going to keep doing it. So when you get married, are you going to always just, like, my thing is, there's going to be those moments where, like, why would you want to just be glammed up 24/7?
It's not about being glam, honey.
It's
not
not
about
just
being
glam.
glam.
As long as
I'm
it's
very
inside and
comfortable
outside.
being without makeup on.
Okay.
But I'm not walking around in like a ripped up t-shirt.
Okay.
I'm walking
Okay,
around in
gotcha.
like a sexy little
Seal it.
nightgown.
Okay.
I might not have makeup on,
But you still-
but
but
my
you still
hair
kill it.
gonna be did, and I'm gonna be walking around sexy. My man's gonna be turned on because I'm walking by,
Also-
not just because I'm looking bummy.
But so going back to what you were just saying, so can you explain that again? You were saying, so women
So-
to present themselves a certain way at first,
Yeah.
and then they're not able to keep up with it.
Exactly.
So in what sense? Like just being done all
Let's
the
say,
time?
let's use her
A
for
lot of-
example, where they used to wear the wig and they used to do the makeup, and then they get busy with life
They
in
have
marriage, where they
kids.
have kids and
Okay.
they can't take care of their body. So now their husband
Right.
is kind of like the standard that you put up front
Yeah.
in the beginning is no longer there.
It's
So
no
now I'm
longer
gonna go to someone
That's
who can take care of
important.
themselves,
Who, the guy, the man?
the man.
Yeah.
And that's when I come in, I'm just
People's-
like, wow, okay, you're coming to me, sir.
Exactly. So,
That's important.
Yeah.
So-
You gotta be able to keep
So
up
let's
with
so
stuff.
with you being that you're presenting that this is very important to you to always be
Let me fix
camera ready and all this kind of thing. So take into factor what you just said in terms of having kids and that whole process. Is that something that you've thought
Let's
about? and
talk
how,
about it.
Yeah, I would like
I've
to.
spoken with many women who have had kids that I'm like, dang, how do you have 3 kids on your hips and you look like that? You're competing with me. Because they made it a goal to keep up with their body despite having kids.
Yeah.
You can't lose yourself to motherhood. You
Right.
can't lose yourself to
To
a man.
marriage.
A man can get up and walk away at any time. You cannot lose yourself to what is going on in your life. It's about you and it's about the commitment you choose to keep up with yourself.
Right.
And
That's-
I don't care
So when do you
about,
get this mindset? Is this a witness of like seeing people around in your life?
It's
that live
about
this way, or is this?
it's where did I get this from? I don't know. I just know that it's like I know that I work very hard to be the best version of myself. And I feel like I deserve the best man that is ever going to exist because I know I'm never going to stop being the best version of myself. So I deserve something as equal as that.
Yeah.
So it's just, I gotta be a girl of my word. I gotta be true to everything that I say. I gotta live up to that standard. And I wanna be of somebody of influence. So if I say that this is what I wanna do, I wanna set that standard for people to follow that. You get? So it's kind of
Right.
like, it's something that I have to do it because why is people not talking about that?
And I totally
You get
understand
me?
that because like even my mom, like, you know, she's like what, 54.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime they see her, people literally think she's my sister. Like they call her
Come on.
Cinderella anywhere she
Come
goes
on,
because
mama.
Yeah.
she holds that standard and she sets
Exactly.
that standard that just because I'm old doesn't mean I can't look good, I can't feel good, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
you
not
know,
a sexy
as a black woman
woman.
in society, you
How many
know,
kids
you gotta
does your
bring
mom
that
have?
fire. Just me.
Just
Come
you?
on,
Just
girl.
me. So it's just like it's wild. So I feel that. I
Come
totally feel
on.
that.
I mean,
You're
I
right.
was gonna say something. That's true though. Like, I really like how you have that like mindset. Like, you have, like,
No, I really respect
really-
It's a lot of, it's,
I really respect how you like see yourself and,
I love you.
and strength.
No, shake it. And I respect that too.
The strength of a woman is one thing that's really hard to like keep up with. And I
Yeah.
like that, but to piggyback to what you said earlier on, when you said like you're gonna like keep on looking good so that the next girl that's looking at the man is not gonna get him. Like, what do you mean by that? I feel
Let's-
like I sense some kind of like insecurity.
It's not about
No, it's not an
insecurity.
insecurity.
No.
It's
It's
not
like
about
leaving an
insecurity.
imprint.
I gotta tell you
You
something.
know,
If
leave
my
your mark.
man ever, can you imagine being like the best woman you could be,
Right.
like the best woman that is out there.
To a man.
No, hold on. It's like, it's not just to the man. It's
Yeah.
like you're fighting for yourself to be that best woman. Not a lot of women is doing that. So it's like, even
Especially
if he
black
step
community.
out,
Yes, exactly.
it's not that if he might not step out, it's insecurity. Even if he step out, is that track record show you're gonna come begging back because you understand what kind of woman I was, and you know that is not, it's no competition.
But
Yeah.
that's
Do you get? It's just no competition. Like,
so
even if
I-
I don't, if I anything, I might not take you back.
So let's.
But the thing is that you're gonna beg.
Yeah, let's-
But the thing is,
You're gonna
Go into the chat really quick. Somebody said so.
I'm not even seeing this chat now.
Okay, so Jimmy in the chat says he's basically pointing to the fact that what about nature, like the natural things in life, like when the body starts sagging, like we're talking about age
Oh,
and
yeah.
things. So like, because from what he's saying in the comments, it's like men worry, and this is true, men are not fully worried about the physicalities of
I think
life.
they are.
But
No.
I think
No, because they all get old. Men get
because
old, women get old.
It's
So
true. No, he's right. Cause some men,
appreciates faster than them.
I gotta say, some men be like, oh, the thing. I can see what you're saying, cause some men is like, oh my God, your stretch marks is so sexy. Like, you know, there's
Yeah.
weird things that we feel insecure about that men is
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm so comfortable with and I love.
and then you got gravity as well. Like check this out. Women are going as far as getting plastic surgery. So hold on. Women are going as far as getting plastic
That's
surgery
true, that's
just so they can beautify and look
BBLs.
more full.
Talk about it.
But as you
Talk
get
about
older,
it.
those things will even sag more because you
Talk
got heavy.
about it.
You got heavier things
I
to
gotta
carry.
tell
So
you something. It's not about what you look like. It's about the confidence in you. It takes a lot of confidence to want to keep up with yourself. It takes
does.
a lot of confidence to not give up on yourself. So
But
that's
a relationship.
What, but
hold
that's
on.
what the
A
man is
relationship.
gonna be.
A relationship is about two people. So at some point in a relationship, if you're by yourself, yeah, it's all about self. But when you're in a relationship, it's not about self. And I understand you still gotta have the self-love and all of that. That's very,
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
Both individuals have to. But if you want the relationship to last, there has to be something beyond the physicalities that keeps this couple together. Because life is gonna happen. Gravity's, you
Right.
can't change gravity.
Right.
Things will
Right.
start hanging low, and the people that got the surgery is gonna be really, really hanging low. So like, what is the connection that's really gonna keep those people together? No, it's real stuff. Like, and I think
It's
that's what
That's what
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
referring
trying to
to. So I mean, we.
But yes, so it's other things that keeps a man attracted to a woman. That's the thing. That's why I said it's more than just even the physical. It's also the mindset. A lot of men is attracted
Yeah.
to a confident woman. It's not just men, women too.
And,
Like,
I
you
feel like
know?
a man is attracted to something that in some way touches him. Because if your confidence is really like a self-confidence of it's all about me, that's different versus,
That's
yo, you
true.
know what, your confidence being around you makes me feel
No.
more whole as a person.
My man
or-
is gonna feel like my confidence speaks on him. Because whenever I'm next to him, people are gonna look, it's not even like, oh, I don't want people to be like, oh my God, this girl is unhumble. She thinks she's the baddest bitch in the world. No, I'm just a woman that feel like I can keep up with myself. So therefore, I can go toe to toe with anybody that feel that they want to go toe to toe with me. Because I am not insecure.
So,
You
Okay,
get
that's-
so
that's-
right.
I want us to run to the next topic real quick, but that's a good conversation. But I just want to point out one thing. So, I guess while we're having a conversation, I'm hearing good feedback, but also I'm kind of hearing something else, which I want us to kind of clarify. It's nothing wrong with people or women out there who are not necessarily, who are not necessarily keeping that shape, keeping that figure, due to whatever reason it may be. If they've had 3 kids and they're not going back to looking snatched or whatnot. It's nothing wrong with that. I just want to throw it out there.
But overall, take care of your health.
I gotta
Even
take
though
care
there's
of
nothing
your
wrong
health.
with that.
There's nothing.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is let's not
Yeah.
put pressure on
In
people
body
Yeah,
type.
that's true.
for people to try to look a certain
No,
way because that's
yeah.
I get that. That's not what we're trying to
Yeah.
do, but it's kind of
It's sounding
that's
that
a
way.
sounding board,
Okay.
It's
It's
a
not.
trigger.
It's not about body shaming.
right,
It's not about
right.
body size. It's about presentation.
And
You
what you're
can
comfortable
present
in.
yourself in any body type.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? And I have to tell you, when you're with a man, try this. If you're freshly dating a man, get ready for work or get ready for some kind of event in front of him. If he sees you getting ready and he sees how much effort you take into presenting yourself, he's gonna want to rip your clothes off before you leave the room. Because it's like, you're so confident, you're so sexy, like how did you even get to this point? Like that is sexy. To want to present yourself, to want to do that, it's something that is gonna compliment your man.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
to
a top notch.
the men, what do you guys think about it?
You get like, why do you want a woman that's just gonna slap
just gonna
off
slap
and
off,
just
just gonna be
sit
in
down
your
and
mouth?
get comfortable? I
No.
So-
To my men, I actually want to hear from you guys because we've been talking. But now I want to hear what you guys think about it. For a woman to take that much effort and put it into herself,
Okay.
Right.
does that make you like?
To look presentable?
Yeah, to
is-
look
Yes.
presentable.
For me, I'm
to
all
look,
about balance. What she just explained right there, I like that because if my woman is constantly every morning preparing to go out and take on the world, she takes a lot of effort into preparing herself. Through that, because in my mind, I'm like, through that effort of preparing yourself each and every day, there's something that's happening inside of you. There's a certain way you want to feel, and I admire that. At
Okay.
the same time, I also want a woman that's comfortable enough to take all that off and feel
Feel the same
even
way.
more comfortable with me in
Right.
that space. And because for me,
Right.
it's like I've created a space where she can
Right.
really, truly be
I
herself.
love that.
And
Yeah.
I love that. That's
I
just
love
as much
that.
as
I
well.
have yet to get to that level with somebody because I have to be in a relationship.
And I feel like it's gonna
Right.
take a man
You know, like it has to
creating that space to where
Yes.
you're
Oh,
able
yeah.
to
For
do that.
me to
because
be
Yeah.
that
it's like-
completely vulnerable with you, where it's like it's a lot of love there. It's not that you're gonna get up and leave because it's like I'm not myself 100% all the time, or I'm not trying. Because there's gonna be times when I want to cry and I just want to be a baby. But it's like I have to be that comfortable to be that vulnerable.
Yeah,
with you.
and
So-
it's healthy to have that kind of space.
Yeah.
It really, really
Yeah.
is.
So I was gonna like say something too. I was gonna say something about like what he said too. Like I told him, like, you're right with everything. So like, I totally agree with you. Like first of all, starts with shit topic from his time to me. It's okay. That's all. But one thing I'm saying is that like yes, like I wouldn't want my woman to like feel too insecure or like too inconfident in herself. Like I want, because like she's married to me means that she has to be ugly all the time and like all that. I want her to like look presentable and much beautiful in every form, in every way, in every way.
Come on.
Like from the inside to the outside, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, at all times. Like that's me though. Like that's me because her confidence, a woman's confidence and dignity, like makes me a stronger man. Like makes me like improve my strength as well.
Talk.
That shit does not.
It makes you look good. It makes you look
Like,
good.
yeah,
That's the thing.
Renee,
It's like,
that does not like get me at all. Even if other guys are looking at her like, I don't really care though. Like that's the thing. As long as she respects the boundaries, like
Period.
that's the thing. But at the same time as well, without that makeup, without everything, I want her to like, feel beautiful in a natural beauty as well. Like nothing is wrong.
No,
with
it
her.
don't
Like,
shit.
I don't want. I want her to like embrace that thing without makeup. Like she is. I don't care. But, like she can call me. I can look at her. Like I don't really care about that. Like I don't. As long as she's confident in herself, with or without the makeup, it's one thing that matters to me. That like. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, like,
Yeah.
you're a strong woman. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They said they can't hear you
I feel that.
properly. You're speaking too low, but that's good feedback. To answer that question too, I feel the same way. Whatever they say, I feel the same way. I just don't. He literally stole the words out of my mouth. I feel a different way when you're only confident when you do these things. Like when you do.
Yeah.
It's like you if that makes sense.
I know what you mean.
Right.
It's like when I don't have makeup,
When you
I'm
don't have
like,
makeup, you
okay,
don't look
I'm
like
still
yourself.
cute, I'm still
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then that
But then
cues
I
you
always tell my man, once I put this makeup on, I'm Beyonce. I am Beyonce. You know? Like I'll always remind him, like I'm Beyonce. Don't try me because
Don't
once I
play.
put it on, I won't be the same.
Listen.
Confidence will change.
Just like wait you can't put the pressure on makeup.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
have no makeup on right now, but how confident do you feel in how you presented
true.
yourself for this show?
What other good?
I have makeup on right now, and how confident do I feel in how I presented myself for this
Right.
show? You presented yourself. It's not about the makeup. It's about presentation.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about how you
That's facts.
present yourself.
How you carry yourself.
Like you get, it's
Sure.
not.
Let's jump into the next topic. Dolapo, I guess when you're talking there, just kind of like shout so that they will hear you. From here, like you understand? All right, so we kind of spent a lot of time on that, but let's jump to the next one real quick. This one goes like this. My wife had been asking for an upgrade for our washer and dryer. So 2 days before her birthday, I decided to get a brand new washing machine and dryer as her birthday gift. She is so furious and I am so confused. She said this was a household gift and not a personal gift. It's getting to me because I really wish she would appreciate my efforts. She's the one that have been asking for an upgrade this whole time, yada yada yada. But and he goes on to say the old ones were not that bad to get rid of anyway. So he went out of his way to get this
To do
beautiful
something
washer and
sweet.
dryer,
Look.
but she
No,
was,
he's getting her a man gift.
Remember
In
that?
my opinion, like it's like women getting men singlets for their for Valentine's.
This is something that is
Oh,
needed in the house.
Yeah, like
Wait.
It's like getting tools. This is like, it's like saying, now you
So
must
the
be
conversation
gathering
here is
tools.
this. This is the conversation. She says, you got me a household gift.
Yeah.
I want a personal gift. So let's talk about that. But here's my thing. I'm with the man because
Yo, what?
I'm
Yeah.
slightly with him just because, I mean,
You know how much?
I don't want to forget
Talk about it.
Let's forget about how much it costs. I see why she's mad, of course. Don't get me wrong. I know why she's mad, but let's talk about his attention to detail because his attention to detail.
Get
Can I
out.
speak?
Aunty Naomi, talk to
Mind
the
you,
people.
he says the first sentence says, "My wife had been asking."
Yeah,
so she has been asking. So that's a household gift. That's not a birthday gift.
Okay,
to
but
me.
she's been asking.
She's been asking.
No, that's not even a household gift.
This is what I need in the house.
That's needed.
I need
This
to
is not
wash
a
clothes.
gift.
Am I going to be bending down to be washing
Like,
clothes?
I'm not washing the clothes with my hands.
No,
sir.
like,
No.
Okay, but if she had been asking for a trip and he got her a trip for her birthday, would
That's
she be tripping?
different. That's different.
No, but she was talking about
wait,
you been
wait.
asking.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you
Okay.
something? What, that's so selfish. It's so selfish because let's talk about it. Is she living by herself?
No.
Or is she living with the man?
Okay.
Because the thing is, she's living with the man.
The man
The
is
gift
living
is
with
not for her personally. Okay? So if you're giving me a gift as a trip, it's a personal for me. That means if you're...
That means
If I
kids
give
are
you
going
that
to
going together on the
No,
trip,
I'm enjoying that trip. Well, whether
You
you're
gonna
on the
enjoy the
trip
washing
or not.
machine and the
No,
dryer?
I'm not. Because I'm not. Because what's happening
Nobody
is,
is
what's
enjoying
happening is, it's either that I'm washing your clothes, or even if I'm not washing your clothes, sorry, you're coupling your clothes with me, so my blessing is your blessing. Stop that. Listen, bless me, it's my birthday. If you can invest 3,000 in washing machine, you can invest 3,000 in something personal.
Something
I think
But
the key
if
word
you don't
is
invest 3,000 in something personal, and then the next
goes
week you're gonna
down-
come back and say, "Where's the washing machine?"
it goes down
That's
to
for
what
the
the lady's love
family.
language.
Sorry.
It goes down
It's
to
not
what
for
her
me.
love language is. She's been asking for a washer and
She
dryer.
has
It's
been.
needed.
Keyword.
It's
It's
needed
needed for
because
all
the
of
old
us.
one was probably not working. Let's just say that.
Exactly.
But that's not her love language. She could probably want something that he thought of, or maybe time alone, or something that represents her. For me, this is for me. This is what he put. Things he put thoughts into this, and that's what I want. But not a
Keyword.
washing machine.
So should he
Keyword.
got it for Christmas?
Wait.
My
I just
Christmas
feel
gift.
Hey,
I just
No.
feel like the
Actually, I would
is-
accept it though. I would. For me.
birthday
Look,
No, not birthday though. Birthday
I would
is different.
accept the washing machine. I'll accept it though. But that's not my birthday gift.
That's not my
That's
birthday
just it's for the house.
I mean,
that's what's
yeah,
needed
no,
for
literally,
my husband, my
it's
kids.
sweet.
I cannot say
But
this.
something that's
I cannot
personal
say
for
this.
me.
So here's the thing. Of course, like I said, I see why she's mad, but let's look at it like this. He paid. He bought the whole thing from his own money, right?
That's-
Let's just assume that they're in a household where she also contributes, a 50-50 type of thing. If he went out of his way and did this by his own
Okay.
self, doesn't that stand for something? I mean, just a
No,
conversation.
it's
Let's
So
have-
if I buy
It's true. That's fact.
Let's
It
talk
does
about
stand
something.
for something because it could be like she would have had to put in
Have fit- or
$1,500.
something.
You know, something like that. That's expensive. That's still sweet, but it's like I need you to do a little bit more effort into a birthday gift.
into a birthday.
It doesn't mean you need to go spend another $1,000 on a gift. You can get me a flower that is more personalized.
Yeah.
That is not just
Okay, so if
generalized
you-
That's
to
what I'm
family.
saying.
okay,
It's
okay,
not. It's
so-
like
so-
it's the
wife's
thought.
birthday.
It's
Yeah,
she
you're right,
said
you're
it's
right.
about the thought.
So if you had
Personalize
flowers
my
up on a washing
birthday.
machine,
That's fine. But
and
it's
a card,
about you.
a birthday card.
No, write a letter.
It's a
Or
personal.
you know,
write,
it's a
write a
personal-
letter. This
what
machine
did
reminds
you
me of
personally attached to this gift.
of the
that
time
is
you
just
washed my
for me?
clothes really
Because
well.
it's my birthday. It's not just like Christmas. It's not just
It's
anything.
my birthday.
It's
Yeah.
my
Like-
birthday. So what is it that is personally attached to me with this gift?
Yeah.
Like,
What
why
can
did
I
you- 'cause I'm
remember you
thinking
for
the
on my
thought-
birthday? You got this for me.
You
and
get
it was
it.
like
I'll think back.
I
Oh my
fell in love
god!
again
This
with my
man
dude.
needs somebody to wash his clothes. They're good. So
Oh,
he's
yeah,
buying
you-
expensive washing machine. That's the thought that I'm getting. That's what it's giving.
that's what it's giving. I'm gonna wash my husband's clothes, my kids' clothes.
No,
Bro.
because maybe you're the one who wants to do the laundry and he's trying to make it easy for you.
Bro.
One doubtful, two
So
doubtful,
let me say
three
that.
doubtful.
No, see, let me tell you something. See, I kind of agree with what you said right there. Am I loud? Okay.
Be loud.
See, I kind of agree with what you said though, like a little bit, because like, see, first of all, this economy is getting crazier and crazier as
Worse.
year by year.
Yeah.
Inflation is killing. You know,
What do you
how-
mean?
you know how
Yeah.
inflation is killing this economy. Like everything,
That's right there.
every price of every basic need is really rising to the top.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm saying the truth, and you know how much a washing machine and a drying machine will cost?
It's a
that it costs a lot. A lot of people are doing monthly payments on that thing and all that. This man went out of his way to buy it with his own hard-earned money and everything. At least you should appreciate the effort.
The effort.
We're not
That's the
saying
thing.
we don't appreciate
I wouldn't say, oh,
but it's
take
not
it back.
a birthday gift. That's the
Yeah.
main thing.
Okay.
Because if I give you an iron board,
Okay,
and I
what-
say this is the iron board
For your
you,
birthday.
that will you be using to iron your clothes.
Listen,
Are you gonna
listen.
tell me that?
Okay.
Oh, this is all you think of me. This is what.
No. This
As a
is,
dude, you'll be like, you
No, but how would
pushing
you
me
feel
like,
though? How would you
Let me-
feel if the world,
let me
like reverse
lie
it for a
first.
minute,
Let me
reverse
lie.
it for a minute.
Let me lie.
Round it up real quick.
So-
Yes.
So wait, what I'm saying is that like, see, if you bought that washing machine and everything, what if there's a surprise with a key of a new bedroom inside?
Make I see that surprise first.
No.
Like
No,
once you bring the washing
exactly.
machine, and then I open it and inspect it. Let me make sure there's a key there somewhere.
No, I want
Something-
to. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that you're curious about it.
And how will you do that? After you buy me the freaking
Alright, check
machine
this out.
and I check it out.
So
Am I not
wait,
gonna open it and
I'm
just
gonna run through this comments real quick. So check this out. I guess everybody's
Talk about
agreeing
the
with y'all.
oil
Somebody
change.
says a washing machine is not a gift; it's a gift for the family.
Exactly.
Chica says it's like a wife giving her husband a gift card for the oil change he was going to schedule for her car.
No, what's in that dog? What's in that
Exactly.
Like, bro.
How
like,
rude.
How rude.
I'm still taking though.
That's what I'm gonna take it, but
I'm still taking, but
you
I'm
owe
call
me.
my home.
But just know that whole
Look,
year,
I'm gonna take it, but in the back of your mind, you owe me.
Oh yeah, like
Because
I'm
facts,
not
like, what do you
happy.
mean?
Like
Like-
if I have an attitude, it's like you know why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like,
say
you
thank
know why. You know where it's
God
coming
bless
from.
you. But if I have attitude, understand why. You didn't put proper thinking into this thing. Try again next year.
No, but
Next year.
I mean,
Next month.
he like listen.
Next day.
He
Come on.
might not
Come
even
on.
make it.
But here's the thing. A lot of times, a lot of women always say they want a man that's attentive and paying attention to detail. No, let's appreciate the man. Come on.
If you were paying
Come on.
attention to
Come on.
details,
Appreciate the
Guys.
man.
Come on.
Appreciate
Come
Yeah, thanks for
on.
bringing it up.
Wait, now.
Because men
Okay.
get the most generic gifts, and we don't complain about it.
Come on.
Because you guys have set the
Tie,
standards so
shirt.
low.
You
I
guys
feel
said
like.
the standard so
I feel
low
like
now.
you guys have set the
No,
standards
no,
so
no,
low.
no, 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 no,
So
no, no,
low.
Don't do
Come
that.
on.
Don't do that.
No,
We
I'm
didn't-
actually
we
serious.
didn't set no
What you said
standards so
because
low.
what?
I feel like men have come to a point where they just set the standards
No,
so
I tell you
low.
what
Hold
it
on,
is.
okay,
I tell you
okay.
what
I
it
don't
is.
feel like men
You
really
can feel
care
that way,
much
but
for their birthdays like that.
y'all just said y'all have a problem with a man not putting effort into everything. It takes effort. So regardless of whatever standard you think men have set, no, at least put that same effort that you're trying to get as well. Like you don't
It's
just
true.
get.
True,
without putting
true
effort.
that, true
You know?
that. I agree.
No, I put thought into gifts that I give to men. Like I like cologne. So I
You like.
Exactly, but let me tell you why I put thought into it, right? I really like perfume and I really like cologne. I'm not gonna just get you a Chanel Blue or a Dior Sauvage. Like, I'm gonna get you something that is so exclusive.
You know?
Because it's like,
No, but
I really
that's
love
thought
it. And I
into
put a
it.
lot, like,
That's
when
still
you
something you
people
like.
smell you, they're gonna be like, what are you smelling like? Nobody's gonna be able to guess your cologne. It's probably some luxury high-end cologne. I put thought into it.
Something
Like,
that
even if it's like, exactly, even if it's just something that is generic, it's like, some people really do put a lot of thought into it. It's because it's personally something that I like. Like, if I'm gonna get you clothes, I like styling men. So I put a lot of thought into, like, putting that together. It's
Yeah.
not to be generic.
All right,
It's,
check this out.
you know, to show you love.
Somebody say, what if he doesn't care for colognes? What would-
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's something you
Do you
like.
want to smell?
I think no. I think it's not about do you want to smell. It's
See, I feel like if it's your
okay. Can we go back to the regular question where this woman was literally complaining that she needs a new dishwasher, right? And he went and got her a dishwasher. Maybe to her that would have made her happy. Maybe she wanted that as a birthday gift. Who am I to say I would
That's
be
true.
Like maybe she wants
That-
that.
yeah,
Attention
yeah.
to details. Like if I'm telling
That's
you
facts.
I want a website and you go and get that for my birthday,
Hey, man.
I'm going to be happy because that's me.
Talk
Yeah,
about
that maybe to her, okay, it makes
maybe
sense.
to her she's
To
been
me
crying over that.
personally, I will not tell you I need a dishwasher on my birthday.
I finished.
Absolutely not.
Like, I'm not gonna tell. I'll probably wait until after my birthday, like after you've gotten me a gift that you've thought about. Then I'm like, okay, you know what? My dishwasher broke. Can we get a new one? Like, or you know, my washer and dryer is not working. Like, guy, maybe
Alright,
something
Let's
like
do
that.
this.
So
Let's
that's how
jump
I
to
see
the next
it.
topic. Good conversations, good feedback. I just had a lot of somethings, but you guys, to each his own.
Women are never satisfied.
To each his own.
Guys are never satisfied.
Women are
To
never
each his own.
satisfied.
You guys carry on. All I'm gonna say is always appreciate a man who has paid attention to detail.
I mean,
We do,
love
but
it.
I've been
See,
asking.
women are never satisfied.
But let's move forward. Let's move forward.
Oh.
All right, next one. This one's also, I think this one might also bring about some type of back and forth conversation, but let's talk about it. This guy says, my wife's brother bought her a car he says, my wife's brother bought her a car without my consent. I returned the car and bought her the replica.
So what's the replica?
The same
The
car.
same car.
Oh.
It's
So-
an ego trip.
It's an ego
I
trip?
was just
Yeah, like it's my brother. Like, why
Okay.
you mad?
No.
He said without his consent.
Without his
the thing
consent?
is, you're.
But go ahead.
This is how I see it. If I was in my father's house, I'm under my father's authority.
Right.
Abi?
Right.
Now I'm in my husband's house.
You're under his authority?
I'm under authority. If my brother wants to buy me a car, he actually has to go through my husband at this point. Because if you don't go through my husband, you're going to create
I got questions.
something.
Look.
What do you say? What do you say to the women?
Hold
on. What do you say to the women?
No,
Hold on, hold on.
seriously, you do.
What do you say to the
Look.
women
One
that
person at a
say the
time,
man is
so
not
we
the
know.
head of the household?
There's nothing I can tell you. For me, the man is my head of house, and I can't be like, oh, go and just. I don't know what to tell you. But for me, my husband is the head of house, and for you to come to me to buy me a gift, I'm not saying my brother should not come and buy me a gift, but I'm saying if you know it's going to cause my husband's ego to be hurt, and it's going to cause
that
a
ego
fight
makes
in
sense.
my house.
No, wait.
Please go through my husband and talk about it.
No.
A lot of people will not
No,
see it
no,
that
no.
way. A lot of people will not see it that way, and that's okay. But it's all about the peace in my house. At the end of the day.
I respect the peace.
Look.
No, I mean,
Can I?
was gonna say
Okay,
something.
you say something.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that like you have to ask for your husband's authority and everything.
I'm not asking. I'm saying go through him.
I know, go
talk
through
to
him.
him. Whatever.
I know, I
Birthday
understand that.
gift?
But there's some.
It didn't say birthday gift.
But see, there's some.
Like
thing-
a gift. Well, it's just
That's
like a
different
gift
if it's
for
a
you.
gift.
It's not from like, it's from family.
It's from
It's
your
not
blood.
from
No,
like-
but to
That's
a
what
man,
I'm saying.
to a man, if let me say this.
wild. Like,
Let me say
man,
this. To a man, let's say like
Talk
just for
about
a gift in general, right? To a man, you're hurting his ego. Whether you're like, oh, this man is insecure
Can I
or not.
tell you something?
Let me tell you something.
Can I tell you something?
Okay, hold on.
Can I tell you
Let's try to
something?
keep it,
Everybody
one-
has
one-
an ego.
I know.
My
at that
brother
point-
also have an ego. That's my family. Like one thing, just because when you marry somebody, they become your family. You
Yeah.
don't lose the family.
don't
you
lose
have
the
family.
family
You
you have.
have family.
So then
now.
the question
You
is,
know?
why did he not go through?
No, it's not
my
going
husband?
through. You guys was family. You
let's do it
didn't
like
have
this.
to go
If-
through
if I were to-
anybody
if I were to
before
put myself,
that.
if I were to put myself in that situation, right? I want to buy my sister a car.
Okay.
She's married. I'm not asking for permission, but
You're not asking for
I'm
permission. You're talking.
Let
The
it be
reason I will let it be
known.
known is
Exactly.
just to be sure that he's not doing something similar.
Exactly.
It's just,
That I
it's just
respect,
a
but
conversation.
But what if you never had the talk with the husband and you just went ahead and bought the car? How?
No, if I do that, obviously I'm gonna pull him aside and say something real quick. Yo, blah 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 blah. I'm not because I see where as guys or
You still
and
have to
it's
talk about it, whether
but
you
here's
like
the thing.
it or not.
But I'm not asking for permission.
I didn't say
I'm not-
ask. I said
I'm not-
go ahead and just have a conversation.
Well, I see that. That's what I mean. As a reasonable thinking human being,
Yeah.
I would do that just because
It's a car. It's expensive.
It's something that you think you want to talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I'm not saying, hey, bro, can I buy her this? No.
No, you're just saying like, hey.
I'm
this
saying
is
here's the
what's-
thing.
this
I'm
is
buying
what's
her
up.
this,
Okay.
just letting you know. What do you
Yeah.
think? Because at
Just
this
as-
point, my thing is this. I'm being cordial just because at this point, yeah, he's her husband, not because he has authority or none of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's just because he might know certain things now about her that she would like that I don't necessarily know. So it's more of, because like I said, he's family now, right? So we're having a
Exactly.
conversation.
Yeah.
But it's not a thing of, hey, I hope you don't mind. I want to do this.
No.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
But
No,
let's look at it
weird.
this way. Let's look at it this way, right? You're living in your father's house. This is an example. You're living in your father's house, and your uncle wants to buy you a car. He buys you a car, but then a few days later, your dad buys you the same car. Wouldn't to your dad, it would be like, wow.
Listen. I was
Okay.
about to say something.
I'm about to say
before you chimed in.
Go
Like,
ahead.
You said that you have to go through your husband and everything.
Yeah.
Like to understand. I understand that, like, to each his own. Like I said in the beginning. But let me say something. Like, it's not everything you have to. It's not everything you have to ask your husband for authority to buy something. Like,
Yeah.
this car is from your blood brother, from your family. That's the thing. Like, your brother's buying that thing. Like,
To help you.
if I'm buying my sister a car and her husband trips about it, I don't care. Like, see, I'm telling her husband, I'm buying the car. I'm not asking for permission. Like, that's my sister. That thing. But I don't want to know, like, I'm just going to talk to you because what does she like that I don't know because you're her partner. That's the thing. Like he said. But, like, I'm not going to simp around and be like, why should I should ask from
Okay, so I guess Tika just said something, and maybe let's go in.
No,
there.
wait. Can I ask something? So let's say you are married, and your wife's brother wants to buy her a car, or he buys it for her. Let's say at that time you did not have the money to buy that car that she wanted,
Okay.
but the brother decides, okay, I'm gonna buy it for her. How would it make
So-
you
so-
feel?
so
my thing
That's
is-
what
my
you-
thing is
that's
this.
what I
Can I
said.
talk-
Let's-
let me talk real
okay.
quick? My thing is this: does she need a car? Is this just
That's what I wanna
is this just an additional car to family? Because we're a family, right? That's my wife. I'm the husband. Maybe we got kids. The things that the family may need other than a car. If we don't need a car, but you want to put money into the family, let's take the money because we might be able to do something else. So, in essence, I'm not even going to go with specifics. In essence, what I'm saying is, I think I should know prior to, as the man
Exactly.
of the household. I think I should know. Not saying that I have a problem with him getting her a car, but if
Yeah.
it's not a need that the family has, but we have other needs at that moment, and you want to make a contribution to our family,
Generous
then a car would not be conducive. Like, let's do something else because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you're trying to help the family. So I mean, that's
Okay,
totally
That breaks down my
That's
point.
an angle to
It
look at it from. I was gonna say.
She has a question?
But you go for it.
No, go
Oh, we
ahead.
can do Chica's
Well, I was gonna
question.
say if we switch it up with what Chica was saying. She says the real question is,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
would a guy have a problem if the brother was buying something for his wife?
Exactly.
So
That's
here's
what I
she's
was
saying.
trying to get
So
at.
Wait,
I
what's
want
she
to check this out. So she's saying the real question is, why would my brother buy me a car make you feel some type of way? And I was gonna say, so why? Let's talk about what will cause a husband to just have some
that's
type of
what I
ego,
was
go on some
gonna
type of ego
say.
trip and get crazy because somebody's buying
No,
something.
let the
And
men
let's-
answer because
let's-
I actually want to hear this.
No,
your way.
so here's the thing. My thing is this. Let's take away the permission part. No permission.
It's not about
a
permission,
simple
just
act of
talking.
buying
Yes.
something for this person.
Okay.
I'll say this. I wouldn't have an issue with it, but here's where the issue comes in, which may be what really truly happens. If she's going around and telling the brother, look, I want this, I want this, I want this, and my husband can't do it for me, can't do it for me, can't do it for me. I can see how her husband is going to get crazy and get mad because of that.
Exactly.
Because it's like, if she's going around and saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, and he's not able to fulfill this for me, and then the brother steps and says, I'm going to buy it. So it's like the process to which it was bought. It's because
No,
it's
do you know
because
how I'm
you're-
thinking about it? I'm like, okay, I want a Mercedes, but let's say my husband does not make enough to buy me a Mercedes.
That part.
Right? And then my brother comes and buys me a Mercedes.
I would feel bad.
I'm like, you're hitting my husband's ego at this point
Yeah.
without even knowing it.
The only reason why I will feel bad is because here's the thing, like you said, in a relationship, 50-50, whatever type of way y'all do your relationships,
Yeah.
you guys have a goal. You guys, like you were saying, it's
Yeah.
a family. Y'all talk about stuff, y'all needs, and all that stuff. So if we talked about this, you say you want a Mercedes, but I say, you know what, where we at right financially right now, we can probably afford a Toyota Camry, not a
Exactly.
Mercedes.
So-
But you go on and you keep doing, and then he comes in and gives you a Mercedes. I'll feel bad. Let's
I
talk about it.
gotta talk.
Okay,
I
so
gotta
I have a
talk.
question
I gotta
regarding
talk.
that.
Y'all are not staying on the topic. The topic said the person went, returned the car and bought the replica
Well, yeah,
car,
that part.
so the
That
person
part.
can
That
afford
part.
to get the car.
That's what I'm
so
trying to
now
say.
my
That part.
thing is,
No.
let's
That's
not
the-
get things
Everybody gets
misconstrued.
going
off.
The
That's why
situation
you're going
is the situation.
Exactly.
So let's address the situation.
That
So
part.
this is how
Good.
I would address the situation. You feel me? Who is really wrong in the situation?
The husband.
My husband
The husband
is
is
wrong. My husband could afford to get me what
Right.
I
He
needed,
didn't think
and he
about it.
didn't want to get it for me. And my
Somebody has
blood
to do it.
brother did it for me.
Okay, let's-
and that's fine.
Look,
So
look,
my
look.
thing is, here's the no,
Like
no,
you
no,
said,
no.
let's
Let
stick
me
to the
finish.
facts. Let's
No,
talk
my
back. You don't know that he didn't want to get it for her.
Okay, he
Let's
might
stick to
have
that.
wanted to get it.
We
So
don't know.
That's
yeah,
why I'm
so let me
creating
finish. Let me
scenarios
finish.
at this
No.
point.
Let me finish. So my thing is, I like peace. I don't want to have an issue with my family and have an issue with my husband's
That's what I've
family.
been
You
trying to
get me?
say.
So
That's
my
what I've
thing
been
is, how
trying to
can
say.
we peacefully like settle this amicably without people knowing? Me and my husband can personally go return that car that my brother got for me and get the money back and invest that into my family and not hurt my brother's
But how
ego.
would your brother feel that you returned
He's not
his
gonna.
gift?
He doesn't have to know. But you get what I mean. He doesn't have to know. Like me and my husband, it's either if I tell my husband.
But your
I don't
brother
want-
would be
no,
like, "Where
listen,
is that car
hold
that
on,
I
babe,
bought you?"
Babe, the car still exists. It's a replica
Got
car.
it. I just
You
want
get
we're making
the car is
scenarios,
the
though.
same exact
We're
car.
making up
So
scenarios
it's
at
no,
this
no.
point.
The thing is, it's the same exact car. So it's like I would explain to whoever I'm closest with, whether that be my husband or my brother. I don't want to hurt this person's ego because their ego is gonna shatter harder than yours.
So here's
So
the thing.
I would rather return this one and put that money into it. Thank you for the gift because I don't want there to be a problem. Both parties don't need to know. Oh, it's
And-
this, it's that. You
And I was
know.
about to say,
A gift is a gift.
Let me
It's
say
not
this.
about
Let me,
it.
Messi, may I talk my own thing right now?
Be loud though, be
Let
loud.
me I talk am right now. See, if you my brother-in-law and you buy my wife car, buy am. This economy is tight.
That's what I'm gonna say. Buy that thing.
I work
Buy
in
that
I work in
shit.
the car business and I know how car prices are fluctuating
You
high.
know?
See, so if you buy that car, see, I will bless you
good.
times two. I swear.
Exactly.
See, that's the thing. See, that is not gonna hit my ego, whether I can afford it or not. See, that is not gonna hit my ego because come on, like. It's not as if from a random guy or anybody, from my brother, that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
What if it was doing blood money?
See, if you buy that thing, I don't care. But you guys not
I'm
gonna
just
hit my
saying
ego.
it's not necessarily
Although it's
ask
blood
my
money, then that's
husband.
another
I'm just
thing.
saying
But don't try-
have a conversation about it.
No, I see what you. I see what
But
you're
why
saying.
did the husband buy a replica at the?
So
Why did he buy?
Why did you
That's
buy a
the
replica?
thing,
A replica is based on an
Exactly.
ego thing.
I'm not-
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
it's a
That's what I was.
replica. It's not
I was
something
going
different.
based. I was
It's the
going
same
based off
thing.
of what we had, where it's like
You know-
you're gonna hit the ego, which will cause him to buy a replica.
But
If that is
that's
the
the
case,
thing.
if
But
that
you-
is the case, then just don't go and talk first.
So here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing. The reason why she definitely brings up a good point is this. So family is you know each other. You know each other's trigger points. You know all
Yeah.
that stuff. So the reason why I respect what she's saying is this. She knows. I'm not saying we don't know if that's how he was when they got married, but at some point, stuff changed. They're still married. They're still loving, kiki, whatever. But a husband is who he is at this very moment, and he's this type of person, and everybody in the family knows he's this type of person. So I see where she's concerned that your action might trigger something in my family and fuck shit up. We got what we got going, and we're happy with it. So that's what she wants, and that's respectable, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So, and with the question of, you said something about we're having to guess with the scenario, and that's fine. And the reason why that's fine too is, hey, there's shit like this going on out there. Let's look at all these different scenarios. Let's bring up different scenarios and see how or what could have caused this person to feel this type of way.
I do have a question. Would y'all feel a certain way if you bought somebody a car and they went and sold it?
I was going to come up to that.
But you wouldn't know though. You wouldn't know because
No, I mean, I'm saying, what if you found out? Like,
Like, yo, I bought you a car. He will find out.
He will find out. No, but he will find out.
So for
He
you,
will find
I'm
out.
saying for you as a person, would you feel a certain way if somebody cashed out a car, a gift that you bought for them?
I mean, the thing is, I would have to tell my husband, like, you really didn't have to do that. Like, why couldn't you invest that money in a better way? When you know somebody already put that, like, if you could afford to get that car, it's like, bro, check. I would tell my husband, bro, check your ego.
Yourself.
It's financials. Like, let's be smart with our finances here. Like, let's invest it in a smart way. I already got that gift, so it's like, why are you doing
All right, check
that?
this.
Why are you doing the most?
There's a comment I saw here. I think it was D. D says, check this out. Let's flip the situation.
Okay.
If you have a critical health procedure and you and your husband cannot afford to pay for it, but your brother can, then your brother should your brother wait because your husband has a bad ego?
You know.
That's totally different though.
You change
That's like life and death.
I see
at
what you
this
were
point.
trying to do. But
Yes, you got me right. That's hilarious. That
is life and death.
That's different because
That's way.
because like see, it's a
That's
health-
life and
it's
death.
a want and need thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
two different things.
Two different things.
And need thing is a health, but one thing is a car. The car is not the car is not something that is
Right.
needed except you need to move from point A to point B. It's not something that is needed. So, but the health procedure is a need thing, not a one thing. So like that's
So,
totally different.
So I'm reading these comments, but can we? I guess I wouldn't say can we agree, but can we agree or disagree? Or let's talk about. Can we agree that there's a ego thing where there has to be an ego trip where if the wife goes or like you guys say, oh, we can't afford this at this moment. Let's do blah blah blah. Let's build up. Let's do this. Like between the family, y'all have a goal. Oh, in 5 years we will be able to afford a Mercedes. Let's wait till 5 years. But you go back and talk to your brother, and boom, your brother gives you the car. And is the man not right in that situation to feel some type of way? Because some people are saying something, but the man has a right in that situation to feel some type of way, yes or no?
Yes, he do.
Yeah,
he
he
has a
definitely
right
He
to
definitely
feel.
has a right to feel.
But
some
it's
type of
like,
way.
Now,
can
the
we
replica,
not be for
I
our
initially
family
forgot about the
members?
replica part. I think it does.
No, let's like I said, let's
take that
throw
away.
out this.
Yeah.
Let's throw this away right now. If you and your husband have a goal, you want a car, he says, you know what, we'll get a car in 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
But in less than that time, you'll talk to your brother's like, oh, I got you, and he buys a car. I think the man has a right to
Then I would have to
his
give
feelings
him
should be
the
hurt
right.
a little bit,
Yeah,
especially if he was in the backside of all
No,
this.
no,
It's
he has
one
a
thing.
right.
It's one thing if when you have a conversation with your brother, he's involved and y'all talk about it, and he's on board. But for you to just out the blue, boom, a car.
I feel like
He has a right to
in
feel
that
some type of way.
situation.
Come
In
on.
that situation, wait, in that
Come on.
situation, like if that was me, I would be mad as fuck because like I put a goal because see, I'm a finance guy.
And it's not just you to put a goal. Y'all put it together.
Exactly,
Y'all
we put
talk
it
Y'all
about
talked
it.
about it.
We talked about this
Exactly.
and that, and not only did you talk to your brother about that, but you did not put my own consent. You did not allow me to be in that conversation to understand what your brother.
But that's her brother. I'm going back to what all you guys said. That's her brother. So why are you
That's
having
facts.
ego?
He doesn't. No. But here's the thing. I'm not. So if we.
Hey, if she wants a gift from anyone and not have to go through her husband, then she should be single. Because what y'all gotta realize, when you get
No,
married,
shake my
people that
hand.
like relationships are like, oh, we just
Period.
married. No, it's so much that goes to it.
Yes.
But it should be both ways too, right? Same thing with
It's
the
like communication.
definitely,
That's
Like,
all I'm saying.
Because you have two
Communicate.
people that are starting a family,
people.
and you have to respect that. You can't just
Exactly.
go, okay, I'm gonna just do whatever I want.
I don't care if you're my
because
family.
No, wait.
Respect
Okay,
what
in
I'm
your
trying to
situation,
build
right,
with my
Pauline,
man.
In your situation, are you also keeping the same energy? If your husband is trying to get someone, his brother or his sister trying to bring someone that's going to affect you as a family, he needs to talk to you about it as well, right?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
If his sister's trying to buy him a car.
She needs
Or
to talk to
the
me
sisters.
too.
Okay.
She needs
I
it's
just wanna be sure.
communication. Because at the end of the day, it's me and him against the world. That's at the end of the day. If I'm married,
I mean, I won't say against the
yeah,
world.
not against the world. I'm not going to war,
In
Sha.
that situation,
But it's my husband and I. We are in this relationship together.
It shouldn't
So
be an
anything
ego thing.
anything that you're bringing, it needs to be
Yeah.
communicated with us. I'm not saying you have to ask for permission, like, oh, please,
Oh,
can
yeah,
I?
yeah.
I'm just saying communicate it. So that way nobody is lost anywhere. And at the end of the day, there is peace. I'm trying to keep peace in my house. That's all. I'm not trying
Check this
to.
out. Let's run through these comments and just chime in here and there, and then we can wrap it up. So my brother, Alan says, my brother, please buy me whatever you want to buy me.
Facts.
He says, my brother has to go through my husband to get me a present. Jane says, homegirl says she's under the authority of her husband. So yeah, the question in that comment that you made, that you were under the authority of
I
your
am.
husband.
And
Who
I'm
said
proud.
that? Who said that?
Jane. Chica says, well, I'm on. Chica says, well, I'm under my authority at all times, so my brother can buy me a car. Maybe checking with my husband to see if he was going to get me something similar. Let's see.
I'm just saying
B
communicate.
says, I suppose it is good to understand your partner's ego and keep that into consideration, and that's what we're all saying. Let's see. D says, I would rather pick wow, I would rather pick rice one by one than to hear my mind is going to lose his shit because my brother got me a present. Okay. Chica says, the real question, we talked about that. Well, Alan brings a good point. She says, my brother is saving you money. Please carry that money that you were going to use to buy me a replica and buy us something else that we need.
That's exactly what he said, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Dolapo, James says, what if it will cause problem in their marriage? Would you approach it differently? So basically, you were talking about you was going to buy your sister a car whenever you wanted to. So, and we talked about it. Like, if you know that it's gonna affect that situation some type of way, then you want to respect your sister's mind. I mean, you might think differently. I don't know.
Exactly. I want to see that question. I would want to like I said, I would like to have that conversation with her husband too. That's the thing. But like, the things are like if I buy the car and he returns and buys a replica, like it does not make sense.
That would be. I
So
feel
then I have a
sense.
question.
That does
You
not-
had let's say you communicated like, hey, I want to buy my sister a car
I'm
as a
telling-
gift, da da da, and he says no. What happens?
Says no.
He says no.
That's kind of different. I'm buying the car though. I'm buying the car. Like,
but then you're causing problems in that marriage.
Yeah, you're causing a problem now. So what happens?
Of course, him saying no is kind of like shit. Why would you even say no? But I mean,
No, he's like, no, she doesn't need it.
Well, what if she says she needs it? What if she says she
No,
needs it?
she's driving. No, you want to buy her a Mercedes, Abby?
Yes.
She's driving a Toyota 2004. It's working really well. It can take her from A to B.
2004 is working well this
It-
year.
My guy, that's my car. It's working. It's taking me A to B.
Okay.
And he says no, she doesn't need a Mercedes right now.
So what if she says she needs it?
So what does she need?
What if he says no, she doesn't need it at the moment?
oh my goodness.
Nah, that's
Listen.
No, what goes on? What happened there?
Jump
It's
in the
not that
conversation.
deep.
No, it's not. If
I
you guys
promise.
talk
Sure.
about the situation,
Wait, who is you guys?
you and your husband and you and
Okay.
your brother, whoever who has the ego needs to shut it down for what is best for the person you care about.
Yeah.
Okay? So at the end of the day, if the brother got the ego, he needs to shut it down.
You know,
if the
I just-
husband got the ego, he needs to shut it down because the gift is about who it belongs to. So it's about what is best for that person that it belongs to. And whoever is best to judge that is best to judge that. Like egos, everybody can have an ego. A woman can have an ego.
That's what I
but
was trying
just
to
because
say.
you have an ego don't mean that it's proper.
I'm
at
gonna read
every
this
moment.
comment.
You
And
get it?
I agree with this comment. D says, where is it? Where did it go? Oh, she says, you really need to understand why someone's family member getting her a gift makes you feel away. To where you go and buy a replica. She
Yeah,
says,
so
I'm
weird.
sorry, at that point you have a bigger control.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. If he's going to buy a replica, then I know that my husband has ego issues at that point. If it's going to take
What would
you,
you do? You know, you're
Yeah,
in that
what would
situation.
you do?
He's under the
You
authority.
checking your
You're under
husband?
his authority.
Yeah.
and then
honestly,
he buys a
I'm
replica.
speaking now, but I just pray God will not give me somebody like that.
No, but what would you do?
That's my
At that
problem.
point, it's all about
I have
peace.
a like,
So what you
Hold
gonna
on.
do? What is peaceful to you? To have war with your brother or have war with your husband? What's peaceful to you? Because
Whose
it's
house,
the
whose
truth.
house am I gonna sleep in?
Babe, so
At the
your
end of the day.
husband. So you're gonna
Okay,
choose your
so I'm
husband.
gonna choose my husband.
So my thing is, it's still no peace. Like my
I mean,
thing
yeah,
is,
you're still gonna have to
whoever
deal with
who
your
has
family.
the issue, no, because I don't want to have beef with my family just because I'm at peace with the person where I'm sleeping. So my thing is, we're nipping that ego in the butt. Ain't nobody
But it's not
gonna
as
have
easy
an
as
ego.
it sounds.
No, it's
though.
gonna be easy.
It
We're
has
gonna talk
to be.
about it.
Because
Everybody
it's
needs
like-
to sit down. We need to have a conversation.
Everybody needs to
no,
sit
no,
down.
Hold on.
It is
Hold on.
easy.
How you
It's
gonna
not
have that
as
conversation?
easy.
How easy is it?
How are you gonna have that conversation?
I'm very straight up. Well, I'll tell my husband, what's
Straight to
up?
the point.
What's
going
up?
on?
Do you not love me? You
know,
want to
my
go
brother
buy
bought
me
me a car.
and then
What's
if
your
it's my
problem?
brother's the fault, I'll say, what's up? Do you not respect my marriage? Like,
Like,
ego needs to
either
be
way,
checked.
somebody will be talked to.
Like, we need to have a
Like-
conversation. I can have a conversation.
shit.
Okay?
It's not as easy
For
as it
peace,
sounds.
we
That's
need to
all
have a
I can say.
conversation.
We got 3 more minutes. Let me run through the rest of these real quick.
She said, what's up? You're so wild.
He said,
What's up?
he said, you know what? I might be salty if they sold the car I got them. Like you
That's
talking about your brother.
Exactly.
But it might be that I messed up in getting them the car because I didn't respect that they wouldn't have wanted or needed the car. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why.
At the end of the
like
day,
she said,
you
the
guys are
conversation-
agreeing with me.
A conversation is
Call me authoritative or whatever, but you agreed. No sense.
Babe,
It
you're
definitely has to do
submissive.
with
That's what
communication.
dudes like.
And-
Dudes love a submissive.
So
woman.
that's
That
submissiveness.
doesn't mean
Right.
I'm stupid. That's the thing.
It's not-
I think submission nowadays has a negative connotation. Period.
It depends on, but
depends on what you're
submissiveness
submitting.
also has levels.
It has
There's a lot. There's
Exactly.
some
You know,
things
it's not
that
everything
I
you
would
need
just
to-
know. Like I'm not.
Everything
If my
has
husband
to
have
know.
an ego, I'm gonna tell my husband.
So
I have
it,
an ego.
it really has to do with
husband.
communication because you can think about how much this can be an issue if, let's say, somebody marries into a very, very wealthy
Communication is key.
family.
Yeah.
Because if it's a wealthy family and they're used to a very different kind of way of living,
Mm-hmm.
they get gifts just like that. Yeah, you do have to check your ego. At the same time, though, when somebody does get married, that's their family unit, and from that, whether it's a sibling, cousin,
Exactly.
father, mother, you have to kind of like respect them and have their space because they have to learn how to grow as a unit because they're gonna have kids as well. They need to be able to transfer a healthy family unit. I mean, y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, not saying nobody should not get gifts, but you know, when you look at the monetary value and what's important for the family, you gotta have the communication
That's all
to
I've
figure
been
that
trying
out.
to say.
So,
Are you sure you guys are brothers?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
but D, last comment. D says, pre-marriage questions. Will you have a heart attack if my brother bought me a gift? Let me know what not to get myself into.
Counseling.
So if you're having this problem while we're dating, yeah, I would just jump out.
Red
Red
But
flag.
there's also someone in the comments where Chica also said, "Fuck the car. Let's go for counseling. Let's go figure out what the fuck is
Let's
going
go
on with
figure
us."
out what's
But
going
let's be real though. It goes both ways. Most time, we're talking about a man right now, but the truth is sometimes you're in a relationship. If your guy's friend or best friend buy him something, you feel some type of way as a woman. You know, like, it's a
Well,
thing.
you'll be best friend now.
I mean, friend, no, even sometimes, maybe even
It's like when it comes
sometimes
to
Like your
family.
best friend's boyfriend bought her a G-Wagon, right? You're gonna you don't want your man to buy you a G-Wagon, but somehow you're just gonna be like,
No,
wow,
babe.
like
Sometimes it's not even about the gifts. It could be like, okay, you're in a relationship, you don't know how to cook, and then his sister come, and for his birthday, want to go all out in the
Go all
kitchen
out
and
and
do.
start
And you're
cooking
feeling
somehow.
So the thing
She
is, is all about exactly. The thing is, it's all about communicating and making that person that has become one with that person feel comfortable, just as comfortable.
Right.
as
Exactly.
person.
But what if
That's
the brother
but-
surprises me?
Okay, then that's
Or
what
the
I'm saying.
car.
The ego thing is like, let's talk about the ego and let's
Yeah,
squash
that's
it.
what I'm
Nobody is too big to be corrected. Man
Right.
or woman, like
Right.
It takes
nobody's
time
too
though. It
big.
takes time.
Some
It
people-
takes time. It's not that easy.
I don't have time.
Anyway, we are out of time.
I don't have time.
But now, good conversations. Thank you all for coming out.
No, you just wrapped it up really well.
I rest my case. See, I rest my case in this conversation.
Thank you for coming out. Good conversations. Thank you for the feedback.
Thank you.
You're
welcome.
Safe to say that, don't buy a gift for your. You can buy it, but talk to somebody, I guess. No. And
Just
some
communicate.
Talk to my man.
help.
It's that easy. It's really that easy.
Some people under the authority of some people,
Please.
so you know.
Or I have Zelle. You just Zelle the
please,
money
please.
without
Just
my
send the
husband.
money.
Like just send the money at this point.
And please, woman, please. Consider this inflation period, please. Because consider your money. Consider this economy.
Let me talk to the people. If anybody want to give me like a new car, like
Send applications.
give me
Alright,
a
check this.
shit.
Thank you for tuning in. Last words that you want to say before we wrap it up, real quick, short.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
Right,
share with
that's
your
one.
family and friends. If you want to be a part of the show, go to www.ctalkTV.com/cast. So you
Right.
can come up here and share your thoughts like this awesome people did today.
Right. Anything you want to say real quick, Pauline?
I want to
Vanessa?
say that.
Anything? Alright, cool.
No, make sure you follow me on Instagram,
Right, go
Aunty
for it.
Pauline official.
Show me somewhere else in there.
Okay, one at a time so they can know your Instagram.
Okay, go ahead, Vanessa.
My name is Vigucci on Instagram. You know, VGUCHI. And then follow my hair page, Vigucci Hair. We are launching a hairline soon. So
Awesome.
be on the lookout.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Pauline. My Instagram name is Aunty Pauline official. Make sure you go follow me.
Auntie.
Yes.
Okay.
I was giving you guys motivational
vibes.
things. Influential.
Hey, my name is Dolapo. Follow me. My Instagram handle is Dolapo A_. I'm a Houston-based photographer. I'm a podcaster of financial literacy.
Awesome.
Hey, my name's Naomi. My Instagram is OZMenren, so that's OZIEMENREN.
Come
You can
on.
get the whole letters. But yeah, I do skincare, so follow me.
There you have it. Thank y'all for coming out.
Yes.
You're welcome.
And don't forget, black men don't lie, cheat, or steal.
What
That's
he
all.
said.
Black women
Black
are
women. Especially Nigerian women.
We'll see y'all next week. We'll see y'all next week. Same time. Next week. Thank y'all for tuning in.